guys, so this tutorial is just basically going to be going over that it is key that your foundation on your face matches the foundation on your neck, your ears, your shoulder blades, as well as even to your breast area, okay? And this is key to when you are having these areas exposed in different types of shirts, dresses, whatever, okay? You do not want to have different color skin tones going on around your face area. You want to make sure that everything is the exact same color. I cannot stress this enough. I always see females with their makeup on their face only, and then their neck is a totally different color than their foundation on their face. And I have this issue too sometimes because I know that my foundation is not the exact same skin tone on my neck and my shoulder blades and my breast area, and that's because I believe my face is just a totally different color than my below features. And that's because I think it's that my face collects more sun throughout the year than my actual body does. So if you have this issue, just, you know, watch this tutorial and it'll just help you know what to do going forward. And I want to let you guys know that this tutorial also covers how to contour and highlight the face, which is a great thing to add onto your makeup routine if you do have time to do so, as well as how to contour and highlight the neck area, the shoulder blades, even to the breast area, okay? So enjoy this video, guys. Alright guys, so here is where I'm just putting on my foundation, blended it into my skin as nicely as possible. When putting your foundation on, I just want to also add on that you want to make sure on each section of your face you put the same amount of coverage on, because you do not want to have one side of the face to look more covered than the other, because then the tone of the foundation would be different than the other side of the face. So please keep that in mind. Alright, so I just got finished adding the foundation to my face. So what I'm doing now is just adding it to all the exposed areas near my face. That way I do not have different skin tones going on while wearing this top. Alright, so after I apply the foundation, I am then going to contour. And I first contour my nose and then my cheekbone to create that cheek lift, the forehead, and then right after this, underneath my chin to sharpen that up, because I do have a double chin from time to time, underneath my lip to plump up my lips, in between my little cupid's bow to deepen my lip. And then what I'm doing now is highlighting, and I highlight under my eyes, underneath of my cheekbone, in my forehead area, right between my eyebrows, on my chin. And then I just recently started highlighting right underneath of my contour on my nose to make it appear more slim. Once I'm done highlighting and contouring, I then want to make sure I blend that out using my beauty blender. And you can use any type of makeup tool that you like to blend out your product on your face from highlighting and contouring, but I prefer to use my beauty blender when I am blending in those products. Now, I used to use my beauty blender when I would blend out my nose contour, but I recently switched over to using this multi-use brush, and I just love this brush. It's just easy to use on the nose area to blend out that contour. Like I said, you can use any type of tool, makeup brush or blender that you prefer. And right now, what I prefer to use is this brush by, I believe it's called Luxe Brushes. It's a very awesome brush. Alright, for this tutorial I also changed what I use when blending out my contour on my cheek. And this brush is from Morph Brushes. I forget the number of the brush, but it's a very unique brush, and it is great to use when blending out the contour. And when you blend out the contour on a cheek, you just want to make sure you blend upward. And then also when you blend out the contour on the forehead, you're blending inward towards your baby hair. As you can see, no matter what, after using any type of beauty tool, I always go back to using my beauty blender to blend out all my products that I add on my face. No matter what brush that I use, it always circulates right back to that beauty blender to get me that blended out look that I like. Alright, so I got done blending out my highlighting contour. So what I'm doing is baking my face. So what I do is I just add a powder that's lighter than my skin tone in the areas that I highlighted. And I only use this powder underneath of my eyes, right underneath of my cheekbone, and on my nose to bake. And I let that product sit for about 10 minutes. And then I just brush it off using a powder brush. And you can see that once you do brush all that product off, that the areas that you had the powder on appears more lighter, which is awesome. I love it. Okay, so here is when I begin to highlight and contour my neck area. So you just want to make sure you contour the sides of your neck with the darker shade, and you highlight in the middle with the lighter shade. And that's how you highlight and contour the front of your neck. Once you have the highlighting contour on your neck, you just use a brush to blend all that product out. Alright, so I have the neck highlighted and contoured. Now what I'm highlighting and contouring, you can see, is my breasts. So by doing this, you just make the breasts appear much larger than what they are, as well as giving you that cleavage that women with small breasts don't have, uh, able to have without getting surgery to have implants, which I believe is pretty darn awesome. So once I contour my breasts out, I then just blended that product out using a brush. Now after contouring my breasts, I then went in underneath of the contour to highlight the breast, as well as on top of the contour to highlight as well. Now, once you have the highlight the way you like, you then want to just blend that out using a brush or a beauty blender, whichever you prefer. Alright, so I'm all done highlighting, contouring the breast, the neck, and the shoulder blades. So this is the final look of that area. And I should include a before and after, but I can definitely tell on myself the difference. I hope you guys can tell the difference as well too. Alright guys, I just want to say thank you for watching this tutorial. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do so below. And do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.